Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome. I'm Alicia Villanueva, and Magdalena and myself have, we've shared the leadership of this working group during the last 2 years. So she's stepping down now. That's why she's not here. And but I will try to answer your question if you have any question regarding the action, etc., how to participate, and so on. So, as you know, just a very brief introduction. I don't want to introduce more delay in the study of the good things that are your costs. As you know, COST is an institution, an European institution, whose main idea is to foster collaborations and the development of promote the development of scientific and technological networks in Europe. And one of the things that are offered by COST are the so-called COST actions. EuroProofNet is a COST action, and what we can do with a COST action is to organize schools, workshops, meetings like this one. It offers also grants for short-term scientific stays, short visits to other colleagues to collaborate and work on the goals of each action. And this year, I'm not sure there will be another call for this kind of grants. If some money is made available, then maybe. Otherwise, there have been already some calls. They are announced on the mailing list that you are very welcome to join if you are not still members. And there are also grants for attending conferences, just very few grants actually, and there are some rules like age of the applicant, etc. You have all the information. Frederick, which is the chair of the COST action, shared this information some days ago, and anyway, you are more than welcome to participate and apply for all those opportunities. The COST action is managed by a core group. There is a management committee, and some of these management committees are elected in a core group that are they decide the meetings, the activities that are done every day. It's every year there is a budget, and there are activities planned, and all this is planned in September, summer and September. So if you want to contribute, organize a meeting or so on, the call is announced on the mailing list usually before summer. So the goal of our COST action in EuroProofNet is boost the interoperability and usability of proof system. Our working group 3, is a bit, it's transversal to the action. There are other working groups that have very specific goals. Ours was thought as a way of sharing with other working groups our problems, our needs with proof systems, and of course taking advantage of what their advances in interoperability of proof systems. I will talk a bit more on this later. The key word is interoperability, and this is not a traditional project. Probably you already know it. It's not just scientific, but it's also, you can contribute by collaborating with others, even just by participating in these events and sharing your ideas is a way of contributing. There is a report after each meeting where we share what we talk and what we do. And it's true that the mailing list is one direction. It's just to announce things, calls, and everything of it, things that are very related to the action. But we have a Zulip chat channel where you can advertise your meetings, workshops, job opportunities, seminars, etc. And you are very welcome to join and to share your activities there. I've already said that Magdalena and myself are share the leader role of this working group. We just try to organize a bit and share what is the goal of the working group. And it's a very big working group. I think it's the biggest in the action cost because many people work in this area in verification. There are very different, as you know, perspectives and approach to the verification problem. And it's understood in a broad sense. I mean, it's verification, there is a shared common base or background. That is that we usually, it's typical that we use proof systems or solvers or that technology that is the key topic of other working groups. And the idea is that it was proposed as with the goal of make program verification more effective and accessible to every stakeholder. Industry, students, other researchers, etc. And okay, that was the initial proposal. We thought that with this working group, we could envisage and propose challenges for other working groups for proof systems. We thought that we could benefit of the improvement in interoperability of proof systems to make our techniques more effective and to try to have new synergies among different verification tools. So that's the idea. In this meeting, this is the third meeting of the working group 3. Each meeting has a different goal depending on the stage in which we are in the cost action. And the key idea of this meeting was to bring together researchers and people from different backgrounds, industry designers and formal method research committee. And I need to thank Usama for organizing this and having the idea of organizing this meeting, because I think it's it will be very interesting and we will enjoy of the meeting. There is a significant, there is a gap in the adoption of formal methods in the industry. So the idea is to try to understand how can we help in bridging the gap. So just a quick review of the goals of the meeting. I've already talked about this. You have this in the web page, and I assume that you've registered because you are interested in these topics. The only thing that I want to emphasize is that, okay, we had 3 very related deliverables in the cost action related to working group 3. D5 and D6 have already delivered, but if you have any contribution on those deliverables, it's you can still contribute. We can enrich the list of tools for software verification. It's not only it has evolved. It's not for the software verification competition, but we have included other tools, and we try to compare other kind of tools. Also, the thesis is already done. We have the tick on those lists, but if you have, you can contribute already. Yet. But we have these 7 deliverable, which reads a collection of verification challenges with summary of working recipes for verifying them. And I just want to emphasize that it's a broad, it must be read as a broad sense. Verification challenges in any, we don't have, we thought of this deliverable as a way of identifying open problems that we would like to solve, and maybe suggesting how we could approach them based on already, or based on challenges that we are already taking care of. So we haven't started this. We just want to collect, or the idea, it's open and we will have a session, open session. So if you have any idea, you can share it with us and it will be more than welcome. But we will to collect challenges that we are addressing and potential challenges that we would like to address in the future. Or we think someone should address them in the future. And I think that if Osama doesn't want to say anything or more specific or whatever, I've finished and I just say enjoy the meeting. Osama, do you want to say something or?
I think